Should you start a business in 2020? Well, if you want to know if you should, go ahead and make sure to stick around, and I will explain everything in this video regarding why you should or shouldn't start a business in 2020. So make sure you stick around. What's up, everyone? I hope you're all doing well. If you're new here, my name is Serge. Welcome to the channel. To all my reoccurring viewers, thank you so much for all the love and support that you guys have shown this channel. And if you have not yet, feel free to go check out Legion Assisted Living Advisors, where I have all the documentation package to start your residential assisted living home. I also have the mentorship program where I go live every Wednesday at 9 a.m. Mountain Standard Time, and you get that one-on-one with me. So I will link that below along with the Legion Assisted Living Academy. You can go check that out as well. If you guys have not yet, feel free to check out the podcast, the God Made Podcast with me, Serge Lopescu, on Apple iTunes or any streaming platform that you guys can think of. You guys can go check me out on all those platforms for the podcast. And without further ado, let's go ahead and actually jump into the topic of this video. Microsoft, Apple, Netflix, Airbnb. You have such iconic companies that were all started right before a recession or during a recession. And Microsoft actually started in 1975 when the OPEC oil prices were just crazy and the economy wasn't doing so well. Okay, so Microsoft started then, and then you had Facebook, who actually just started right before, about 4 years before the '08 crash. So Facebook is now one of the most iconic companies out there and has come so far. And then you have Airbnb, who started in 2008, right during the recession. And Airbnb, as you all know it, is massive now, and they were actually about to go public this year, right before all this happened. So I'm pretty sure they probably will, and I know that they'll keep us up to date with all that kind of stuff. And those are just a few of the companies that were started during a recession, right before a recession. And why am I saying that? I'm saying that because right now we are in unprecedented times. Nobody knows what's going on, what's going to happen. The economy's all over the place. The stock market keeps dropping, keeps going up, it's very volatile right now. And people just really don't know what to do and how to do things. And especially now that we're in lockdown, most of us are. And a lot of us may have lost our jobs. A lot of us have really no idea what we're going to do coming out of this, or where we're going to be at and how it's going to be. And during this time, you should be taking all the time that you have right now to start getting creative, to start pursuing the things that you want to pursue, and start thinking of the next business idea that you can actually start. And if you can, I would say go ahead and do that. And you would end up actually coming out on top, instead of just sitting around and taking the route of just Netflixing and chilling and staying at home and just eating up all the snacks that you can possibly eat. Right now, you should be actually working even harder towards the goals that you have never been able to work towards, because, well, you've always just been busy with your day job, the job that you may have lost. And I know that's kind of harsh to hear, but I think a lot of you have so much potential, and I know that a lot of you have been able to use the excuse of not having enough time. And now that you have all this time, you should definitely be utilizing it to start your business. And if you are putting that off too, and you aren't going out there and just doing research, just looking to start, then time is really no excuse. You just aren't willing to put in the work, and that's just a fact. And right now is such a great opportunity to actually take advantage of getting ahead of everybody else, because what everybody else is doing right now is they're sitting back, they're taking this time to, maybe spend with family, maybe catch up with other people that they haven't caught up in years, and they're just taking their time, they're relaxing, quote unquote. And there was actually an article put out by Forbes how people should be taking this time to relax and to just hang out and not really do much with it, which on the contrary, you should actually be taking that time and utilizing it to reach your goals. Maybe it's financially, maybe it's spiritually, maybe it's mentally, Whatever the case is, you should be using this time to actually reach those goals that you have set out for yourself and the life that you want to have. And I know that we really don't know what the new normal is going to be once we all come out of this. But I do know that there are going to be two types of people that come out of this. You're going to have the people who put in the work during this time and strive to be the best versions of themselves, continue to work on themselves, didn't really stop doing what they were normally doing before all this happened, and actually just continue to improve and work on their goals. And then you're going to have the other set of people who come out of this not only lazier, but more entitled, with more excuses, with why they didn't do things and why they weren't able to achieve anything. And with that, that's going to really hurt them in the long run, the people that end up utilizing this time and not doing anything with it. And so I am just here to tell you guys that you should definitely be working on progressing, getting better, not only with your mindset, with the way you're thinking, with the things that you're learning. I would definitely start looking at what you guys can improve on and start really chasing your dreams. And there's really nothing to lose at this point. If you're at the point where you've lost your job, you have everything kind of just gone, really go all out on really chasing what you're trying to strive for and what you have always wanted to do. And it's only going to be something that you will look back and be very thankful for. And the future is so bright, it's so great. I know we're going through this time and you don't see it, but understand that what is about to come and what's about to happen within this next decade is going to be tremendous. It's going to be great, and there's going to be so much opportunity out there, and there's so much opportunity right now as we speak where it's literally history in the making. And when this is all said and done, there are going to be those people, and you've probably encountered these types of people in your life where they have said, oh, since the '08 crash, I've just never been able to get back up again. I've never been able to succeed at anything again. And they're stuck in that time period of when they just lost everything and they can't recuperate and they can't get bounced back from it. And if you're going to be like that, trust me, there's going to be a lot of regret when you're on your deathbed and you're wondering why you feel so unfulfilled. And that is the last thing I want for any of you guys, because I genuinely care about what your future holds and what you guys are looking to do and strive to do. And if that happens to be in residential assisted living and in vacation rentals and real estate and any other type of business that I'm in, I am more than willing to be there to help you guys get through this time and to achieve those goals that you have on your mind. And if it's something completely different, this still all relates to you. This whole message and this whole video is about just trying to help you guys get there. And don't live with that regret. Don't look at this period and drown in sorrow and drown in alcohol and drown in all the things that really don't help you become better and get better. And a lot of you might just not like me for saying this, but it is what it is. It's what you make out of this life that you will end up getting in return, and what you're asking out of this life is what you'll get in return. And if you are going to sit around on the sidelines, well, don't expect much. You won't be getting much out of this life and out of this time period that we're living in right now. But if you push yourself and if you challenge yourself and you really strive for what you believe in and strive for what you truly have on your heart to do, that is exactly what you're going to get in return. You're going to get everything and so much more than what you could have ever even comprehended. So with that, guys, make sure that you guys really take this time to reflect on the things that you want to strive for and what you want to shoot for. Because if you don't, there will come a time in your life where you're going to wonder why you didn't chase that business, that dream, that goal, and you didn't improve on yourself as you went on. And that's the last thing I want for you guys. That's a miserable way to feel at any point or any given point in your life, not just when you're dying, but at any given point. You should not ever feel any type of regret. And you may have some regrets already. You may be a lot older than I am, and there are those regrets in your life, but it does not ever hurt to make a change and to act on that fear. And I was reading The Magic of Thinking, which is a current book that I'm reading right now. And the best way to face fear is to act on the fear that you're feeling and hit it head on. Don't even hesitate. Don't stop. Just go at it. But if you stop and you hesitate, you start second guessing, and then you just put it on the back burner, and it ends up eating you alive without you realizing it, and that is what I have for you guys. I mean, I really hope that this video inspires you all to go out there, to continue to improve on yourselves, to utilize this time. And I do appreciate all the support that you guys have shown this channel, and I do appreciate every single one of you guys. And I'm going through this stuff just as much as you guys are. I'm working on myself. I'm literally every single day trying to improve in everything that I do, not only with helping you guys, but also just the people around me, and try to be of value to not only you guys, but to everybody that I come in contact with. So with that, guys, I would really greatly appreciate it if you hit that like button for me, if you hit that subscribe button for me as well. Feel free to go watch all these other videos and check the link out down below to take you guys to Legion Assisted Living Advisors, Legion Assisted Living Academy, the Facebook group, also the God Made podcast, all these different things that I'm currently working on for you guys and to help you guys get through these unprecedented times. And I really, truly feel blessed because of all the support that you guys have shown me. So with that being said, I will see you all in the next video. God bless.